There's an intuitive distinction between thinking and knowing. You know your thoughts. Thoughts arise, appear, move around and disappear. Thinking is somewhat provisional. Knowing has a clarity. A simple example. You meet someone and there's an immediate knowing. I know this person. You don't know where you know them from, how you know them, when you knew them, yet the knowing is there. Then the thinking kicks in. Where did I meet her? Where did we meet? Was it here? Was it there? That felt distinction between knowing and thinking, we all intuitively understand that. Likewise, that poetic metaphor, the distinction between the head and the heart. Listening to someone, you know immediately when someone's in their head, when they're talking about, when they're repeating other people's opinions or something they've read, or ideas or thoughts. And there's a different quality of speaking when someone speaks out of their heart. Something as simple as a conversation. A head-to-head conversation can be fabulous, can be exciting, can be stimulating. Ideas kicking around, spinning off each other. A heart-to-heart is something else. It has a deeper quality. In the heart, there is no separation. My heart opened up. We were one in the heart. Those distinctions are obvious. Head and heart, thinking and knowing. You may be aware of the 17th century Zen master Bankei. One of his expressions was the unborn Buddha mind. Now, you don't need to know anything about Buddhism to grasp that. The unborn, prior to thinking, prior to conceptualizing, the unborn Buddha mind. And Bankei spoke plainly, spoke directly. And towards the end of his life, thousands of people would follow him around. Whenever he appeared in a town, people would come from everywhere to listen to his discourse. And he spoke simply about the unborn. There's a wonderful story about a Zen master who went to test him out. So he arrived with his entourage of monks and he started the Zen games. And Bankei just cut through and said, right now, do you know the state of being of each one of these monks here around us? Thinking it was a trick, the Zen master said, oh, do you? And Bankei said, of course I do. Otherwise I may be fooled by someone like you. Living in the heart, living as the heart. Heart to heart. Now, this distinction we're making here, there is no way you can find the technique to be living in the heart or be knowing. In fact, looking is the biggest obstacle to finding. I think most of us are familiar with this, the paradox of seeking, that the looking is the issue. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's simply how it is. And nothing wrong. This is quite important. Because it's very easy to buy into the assumption that there's something wrong with this mind, with this reference point, with this point of view. It's as if something happened to us and we got lost. And that's to miss it. The reference point that arrives, the sense of me which arises from around the age of 2 or 3 is a natural process. Me, not me, subject, object. It's simply as it's meant to be. It's design function. Nothing wrong. Yet this sense of loss, this sense of lack, this sense of something being wrong, that I need to be healed or transformed or fixed up or cured, or as soon as I get enlightened it'll be okay, that sense of loss often stimulates the search. I think just about everyone here will have some version of something that perturbated, which started the seeking. Yes, it gets its seeking, and it keeps us seeking. This sense of presence, this wakefulness, this knowing, this heartfelt understanding is simply always here. There's no special way, no special technique to discover this. It simply dawns on you.